So, welcome to this short practice. My name is Lucia. The invitation is to come into a short loving kindness practice, developing self-compassion towards ourselves. So, let's find a tall seat. You might sit on a few cushions or blocks. Try to have the hips a little bit higher than the knees. If you're sitting cross-legged, try to make sure the knees are not too high up, so you might even need to sit on a few more than 2 blocks or cushions. And another option is just to sit on a chair with a reasonably supportive back to it, or just to sit on the floor with your legs extended out in front. So a few options, whatever's best for you. So come into this practice, which is just a few minutes long. And it's a practice that I find very valuable, very helpful, that I sometimes weave into classes that I teach, yoga classes as well as mindfulness classes. There's a practice called RAIN, and it's just a way of managing, not so much managing or as being with our emotions as they are, with kindness. We're not trying to fix anything or get ourselves to any particular state or to feel anything in particular. We're just bringing a sense of kindness and curiosity and gentleness to our experience as it is. So you might just close or soften the eyes. And just before we come into the practice, draw your awareness into your body, just feeling the sensations of the body resting on the ground. The legs to whatever you're sitting on, feeling of the hands wherever they are. Feeling of the back, relatively tall, soft shoulders, like the wings of your body. And the head balanced easily on top of the neck, so the chin is not lifting but also not lowered, it's nice and neutral. Noticing the feeling of the breath moving, just as it is, just as you are, nothing to change. And then the first stage of the RAIN practice is recognizing how we are right now without needing to change or judge. So if you can, wherever you're feeling, however you find yourself, bring the sense of gentleness and recognition to how that is, how things are for you just now. So this real skill, actually, of allowing things to be as they are. It's just recognizing of how you're doing, how you're feeling. And then the second stage of the RAIN is allowing yourself to be exactly as you are, with kindness. However you find yourself just now, allow this to be okay, as best as you can. Allow yourself to be okay. Allow yourself to be actually completely whole as you are, without needing to self-improve or do anything different, or feel any different way to how we are feeling. Again, this takes skill and practice. Allowing things to be as they are, best you can. And then the eye of RAIN is just investigating any thoughts and emotions that might be expressed as sensation through the body. Any thoughts or emotions that might be expressed as sensation through the body. Maybe as tightness or holding, or even pain. To be very, very gentle about this, very curious. You might even take a few deeper inhales into any areas of the body that do feel a bit restricted or painful. And exhaling, allowing those areas to soften. It's said that every thought and emotion that we had is expressed as physical sensation somewhere and somehow. And then the N for rain is nourishing. So if you like, you can bring one hand to the area just above the navel and another hand to the heart. Just allow this touch of the hands to the body to be a way of allowing the nervous system to be soothed, calmed, and allowing yourself to be exactly as you are. Again, with kindness. Not to worry if you're finding this difficult, any of this impossible or difficult. The more we do it, the more we can just fall into this easier way of being. It's offering yourself a sense of care and nourishing. Perhaps bringing the inhale into the heart. Exhale, feeling the heart soften. Gently releasing the hands if they're to the body. Take a few moments as we move out of the rain practice, just to notice how you are feeling. Sometimes we can feel more spacious, less caught up. Our emotional landscape, our thoughts. And this practice and skill of bringing self-compassion towards ourselves can be absolutely life-changing over time with gentle practice. Sense of actually, we are okay as we are. We don't need to necessarily keep changing or improving ourselves. And the fundamental part of mindfulness training is this training of the heart as well, this training towards being kind to ourselves. And with this self-kindness, then we can give others kindness much more easily. It's very difficult to treat others really kindly, if we're not feeling in a good place ourselves. This can be a really transformational practice. So if you'd like to practice any more rain meditations, I'd really highly recommend the American meditation teacher Tara Brach, B-R-A-C-H. If you Google her, you'll come up with her website, and she's got lots of lovely free meditations, some of which are rain meditations on there. So go well, go kindly. Let's bring the hands to the heart, bow the head to the hands. Namaste. Thank you. Go well.